Hello there. Yeah, that's right. Hello there. Welcome to another video here of MLB The Show as we go now, day April 22. I know we're way behind it in real life, but we'll catch up eventually. We'll put up videos out there here and there. But here we go. Colorado, Philly. Is that the first game of the day? No, it's not going to be the first day of the game. I was just looking at some of the one of the prospects that we got from the free agency market. To see how Jace Fine was coming up. He's 2-0 right now with, I think, 12 innings and 11 strikeouts, so it's not bad. And a good ERA, so I'm just looking at how some of those free agents that were already pretty good are doing in the minors. I think the first game here is an early one. I think these are early games. I think New York and Toronto is the first one we're going to do here. So Yankee fans and Blue Jay fans will rejoice because they start off the video here. Right now, Toronto lost the last one to New York, and they're going to move. New York lost it. My bad. New York lost. I do a lot of those, and again, these videos are like it's like a live stream kind of video, but not live stream. It's just a stream video, so it does take a while. It takes about an hour or so, and I just talk about the show and what's going on here. And right now, the Yankees are a 500 team with Toronto at 11-9. Toronto got the big win. They started the series exactly with the same exact record, so things will change here. And it's a 3-game series, so Toronto definitely wants to win this. Because Toronto's going to move on after this to face the White Sox. The Yankees will face the Twins. But let's get this started. Let's start the simulation, and this is the way we do it. We go to view today's games. We're going to start it. It's going to be Manoah versus Rondon. Carlos Rondon, who is 2-1 with a 3.12 ERA against Manoah, who's got one win with a 2.1 ERA. So this is definitely a good matchup. These are two good squads. So here we go. The Toronto Blue Jays are. Oh, the Yankees figure him out pretty quickly and already up 5-1 game right now. But the pitchers will remain right now, and Manoah needs to be taken out the game, I think. But they're gonna. Yeah, Mitch White's pitching for the Blue Jays, and he was not the answer, not the solution, as the Yankees are truly opening it up today. It's 13-3, and as for the Yankees, I think this will be. We're gonna give Rodon one more inning, and he's gonna go to the 7th and get it. Now we're gonna go to the bullpen because we use the bullpen quite a lot, but. We're going to bring in Jonathan Losiga. Let's see what he does here. Holds it down right now, and we're going to let King come in because King's a favorite of the Yankees, and he's holding it down right there. Still a good ERA with 16 innings pitch. The Yankees have defeated the Blue Jays 13-3, and there you go. Now they have the same record. DJ LeMahieu got himself a nice home run with 3 RBIs, and not bad at all for that guy. And what I want to take a look at here is Aaron Hicks, because I know the Yankee fans don't like him. Let's see, did he play? No, he didn't play today. And definitely somebody that we thought about. Well, no, we can't really trade him or do nothing with him. But he didn't come in, and there's 7 strikeouts for Rodon. Michael King came in and got himself the outs he needed to do. And now they move on to the same record, 11-10, and they'll be playing the rubber matchup tomorrow to see who gets a better record and moves up in the standings. So let's go to the next one. Next game I have 7 o'clock, so I have 2 o'clock. So I got 2 o'clock games. I got a 2 o'clock, 2:10 right there, Minnesota and Washington. We're going to go to that game right now. Minnesota at home, who just beat Washington last night 7-3. They're going to have Joe Ryan against Tim Conte. Conte, one of the better pitchers for Washington so far. It's only, I think we just called him up. So I think Tim Conte hasn't really pitched that much, but I'm going to go here. Let's go over here. Go to Washington because I think I just called him up in place of Patrick Corbin, because Patrick Corbin was abysmal. And he's paying him all this money and he's not doing crap. Let's see. I want to take a look at Corbin first. Corbin has already done 3 starts in the minors. 1-2, 17 innings, 16 strikeouts. He's getting strikeouts. ERA is at 4.76. Tim Conte, on the other hand, has only gotten 1 strikeout, but 7 innings pitched in 1 game. So, I mean, he's 25-year-old, though. So he's still learning. That's not bad. Not bad at all. Maybe he's just a guy that finds a way to get outs. We'll find out here in this game against Minnesota. So let's go here. Oh, no, wrong one. Minnesota right there. Kade versus Ryan. Let's see what happens here. As the Nationals are last place in their division, but no one expected them to be a playoff team. But they're doing better than I thought they would do. They're not being like the Oakland A's or the Kansas City Royals. And there's Minnesota getting themselves into a 1 run there. And now it's a tie game here, and Minnesota still 0-0. Joe Ryan will try to take it into the 6th, and he will. And there it is, 2 runs right there. And I mean, Kate has been doing good so far, but I think he's probably going to be coming out of the game. And Joe Ryan right now has 26 strikeouts. He's doing well, but we're going to take him out now. As you can see, the bullpen is a little tired. They've been using the bullpen, but Griffin Jacks will come in. And it's a 4-1 game now. Still 0-0. There we go. 0, no runs allowed. And now we're going to bring in the closer. We're going to bring in Jorge Lopez. And okay, 2-4. Minnesota will take this game. Joe Ryan, player of the game, 4 strikeouts, an earned run, 6 innings pitch. Kate will get the loss, but he still has a good ERA, and he got 2 strikeouts in that one. So I mean, a better outing. Not it could, but he could have won the game. That would have been better, but he still didn't do so bad for being a young pitcher with the squad. And Joe Ryan, on the other hand, gets his 3rd win, and he's 3-2 so far with a 2.18 ERA and 26 strikeouts. So he's doing pretty good for the Twins here. All right, so let's take a look at the next one. As the Twins, with that, are going to win the series with Washington, and they'll go for the sweep tomorrow on the 23rd. So let's take a look at the next one here. I think the Dodgers and the Cubs. And this is the series. The Dodgers opened up the can of whoop ass. They only won by 1 last night, but they got their ass whooped on the 20th by the Cubs. As you can see, that score 10-1. Not a pretty sight for the Dodgers, but it's what it is. And today the Dodgers are going to throw Julio Urias, who is 2-2 with a 1.86 ERA, against Marcus Stroman, who's 3-1 with a 2.25 ERA. So Stroman's having a good start to the year. And the Cubs, ever since changing their coaches, have done better. They've done a lot better. So let's go to quick manage here from Wrigley, the number 1 in the West, against the number 4 in the Central. And Chicago's already up 2-0. A good start for them. And Stroman still keeping the shutout. And he's keeping it going. And I think the Dodgers are having a trouble. And Stroman will go for the shutout. I mean, it's only 2 runs, but let's see. He kept the shutout. Marcus Stroman gets a shutout against the Dodgers. That's very impressive. 9 innings pitched, 7 hits, 4 strikeouts. He gets the win. And Stroman goes to 4-1. Okay, not what I expected, but the Dodgers are now 13-9, and Chicago 9-12 with the chance to win the series tomorrow. Holy shit, Chicago! There you go. That's finding your groove back again. All right, so let's see where we're going here. 7-10, 6-10s. I got 405 right here. Got a couple 405s. So let's go to San Francisco here, who have actually they have a 1-1 series right now with the Mets. They're 9-11. They're not struggling, but they're not a 500 team, but they're doing better than expected. Logan Webb will take on Max Scherzer. And let's see what happens when those guys go at it in San Francisco. Okay, New York already starting off strong. And they're up 3-0 right now. And the Giants are still at 3-2 here. Logan Webb's going to go at it. Scherzer pitching. He's got him at 3-2 right now. And I think you let Logan Webb try to go for one more, 4-2. I think this is where you take out Logan Webb now and you bring out Brebbia. John Brebbia. Max Scherzer right now. It's 5-2 game. I think you're going to let this Anthony Descalafani do something. And unfortunately did not go the way he wanted it. Scherzer still in the goddamn game. David Robertson came in. Okay, so the Mets have defeated the Giants 7-2. Scherzer gets the win and the player of the game. 11 strikeouts. Shit, that's impressive. He's doing well. That's a lot of strikeouts. He's done 34 innings and 11 strikeouts. So I want to take a look at right now because they brought in Robertson, and normally I have Edwin Diaz as the closer. So I want to see if the computer changed that lineup, that pitching rotation, if they changed it, because they shouldn't have. Yeah, there's Diaz right there. How many saves does Diaz have? 7. He's have 1 blown save. What about David Robertson? No saves. Okay, cool. All right. So that's that one, and the Mets are going to win that game. So that means the Mets now are going to improve their record to 15-7, while the Giants are now going to be 9-12, and they're going to try to win the series tomorrow against the Giants. And I mean, no one expected differently because the Mets are a good squad. And now we're going to go to our next 405 game, which is going to be Colorado and Philly. And Colorado is tonight. Philly has a chance to win the series at least. And, I mean, Herman Marquez last night did exactly what he's been doing all year, and that's not. He's had 5 starts on only 22 innings pitched, 9 strikeouts, and a 9.41 ERA. So he's struggling off the bat. But tonight they sent out Austin Gomber, who hasn't got a win yet neither, but his ERA is above 4, closer to 5, and Zach Wheeler, who's 2-0 with a 2.10 ERA. So this could be the game for the Phillies. So we'll see. Phillies playing here at home. Still 0-0. Oh, there's Colorado getting a run into it. And there's Philly opening it up right there. It's 3-1. Austin Gomer still in the game, 4-1. Zach Wheeler going into the 6th. I think we could let him go to the 7th. Okay, Jose Urina. It's a 5-1, but we're going to let Zach Wheeler out the game. And Matt Stram could come in. And now we're going to let in Dominguez. Sir Anthony Dominguez will come in, and he'll take care of business there as the Phillies have beaten the Rockies 5-1 here. Trey Turner, player of the game, 2 home runs, 4 RBIs. Shit. Pretty much had all the runs for Philly. Almost all the runs for them, and 12-10 Philly, and they're going to win the series, and they're going to try to sweep Colorado tomorrow. And Colorado definitely not liking that, but they're going to send out Freeland, who has been their best pitcher so far, but that ERA is close to 6, but he's 3-0, so he finds ways to win. Go figure. Go figure. And the next 4:05 game that we have here, let's see, we have a 4:10 game. We're going to go to the 4:10 game, which will be Tampa Bay and Chicago, which I think is the series of the week, because they're 2 of the better teams in the MLB. They started out last night. Tampa got the win 2-1. So Chicago will try to get this one back when they put out Dylan Cease against Shane McClanahan. And, they're strikeout pitchers. Look at them. So let's see what happens when both of them face off against each other here tonight. And we haven't got into any games yet, so maybe we'll go into this one now because I'm mentioning it. But it's cool if we don't go into it. It's just sometimes it's going to be like that. So we'll go to quick manage here. Both teams are first place in their divisions. And there's Tampa already starting off, but there's Chicago responding. 2-2, 2-2, 4-2. Chicago responds back. Tampa might have to respond back soon. Shane McClanahan is still coming into it. You're going to let him in there. And I think you let him go again, and he's going to take the 7th. Sees, oh, they brought Joe Kelly into the game. They're like, we're going to try to hold our way. And Yanni Cineros. Yeah. Chirinos. That's Chirinos still in the game. It is 4-2. 6-2. Shit. It got away from them. And it looks like Christian Betancourt injured him. People are okay, we'll just keep him active. It's fine. The White Sox beat the Rays 16-2, and now the series is tied at 1-1. And tomorrow, let's see who gets that win and possibly with the best record in the American League. As Dylan Cease will get player of the game with 9 strikeouts. Holy shit. 0 earned runs. But it happens. Dylan Cease goes to 3-0 now with 35 strikeouts. And meanwhile, Shane McClanahan has 35 strikeouts, but he's 1-3. So the team not giving him the support he needs right there, but they're both 15-6. All right, so let's see. So we got that 4-10 game out the way. We have what games do we have? 6-10 right there in Cleveland and Miami. Let's go to Cleveland and Miami here, as they are going to be coming from Cleveland. Sandy Alcantara, who is 2-0 so far with a 3.7 ERA. Shane Bieber on the other side, good ERA, but not the wins. But he's doing well too, and they both have the same amount of strikeouts. Less innings for Shane Bieber than it has been for Sandy. But Cleveland right now got the win last night, 11-6. So let's see what happens when they play again, as Cleveland will try to win the series here today. And they're going to send one of their better pitchers out there. So let's see. Cleveland's above 500. Miami's not. But I always thought Miami would be a wild card squad. And there's Cleveland already up 1-0. Sandy going. Shane Bieber right now has a shutout. So he's going to keep going. He's only allowed 3 hits so far. Shane Bieber's going back again, and he's going to get the shutout. And they only win by 1. The Guardians beat the Marlins by 1. Shane Bieber with 8 strikeouts. So Alcantara had a solid game, but it didn't go, as you can see, all zeros across the board, all of them. And sadly, sometimes that's the flip of the coin. And Alcantara will get his first loss. Bieber goes to 2-2 with a good ERA. Both pitchers have good ERAs and good strikeouts. But Bieber gets it. And that's Cleveland winning the series right now. And they're going to hope to go to 13-9 in the next game. And Miami needs to find something in there. This was a good pitching performance, which they haven't really had much of. Miami. right, 7-10s. I see 635 for Pittsburgh here. We're gonna go to Pittsburgh on the next game here. Pittsburgh across the pound. There's Pittsburgh, who right now has a 2-0 lead on Cincinnati, and this was a big series for both of them. And Pittsburgh said that we were taking it seriously in April, and it's 2-0, and they're going to try to win the series here as Nick Lodolo against Mitch Keller. It could go either way here. I think Cincinnati's got a better pitcher. Let's see. And Cincinnati already up 2-0, but there it is. That's the score I was expecting. 4-1. And now we're going to take out Mitch Keller. I don't think he's going to hold it in. Chase DeJong. Low 5-1. And the Pittsburgh Pirates are not able to get to him right now. And Johan gives the run allowed. Ooh, there it is. That's better. That's better. We're going to go to Underwood here. And 6-4. Should we get into this game to see what happens? Yeah, we're going to get into this game just to see what happens between the Pirates and the Reds. 21 home runs, 23 over there. So let's see what happens here. I'm going to watch this. This is two teams that are trying to start off early with the better than expected start. Pittsburgh is losing here at home right now with Cincinnati as Cincinnati tries to get their first win of this series, this 4-game series. We're in game 3 right now. And they're going to bring Alex Diaz right now to come in, and he's been pitching since last inning here. And let's see, will he have gone? Yep, they're going to say he went. Anthony Santander collected 6 RBIs. That's beautiful. That man's been clutch for the Orioles this year. Kershaw gets his 200th career win. Good for him. Good for him. It's against the Cubbies. There's a score between the Yankees and the Blue Jays. That game got away from the Blue Jays. India gets the out right there. 2 more outs right here, and at least Cincinnati will put themselves back in a good spot. As Ji-Hwan Bae, 0 for 3 today. Get it together, my guy. The Twins beat the Nationals. You saw that one here. Bam. That's not bad. Diaz is like, I'm going to throw it up there to you. That's a heartbreaker for the Dodgers, 2-0. But Stroman did go complete game. Shutout of the Dodgers. 9 innings pitched, 4 strikeouts. Stroman getting the work. The Mets beat the Giants. Ooh, bad pitch there by Diaz. Could do better. You could do better. Scherzer went off. Scherzer went 8 innings in that one with 11 strikeouts on the Giants. Giants had no damn chance. Oh, Lamont Wade Jr. got a home run. Good. I'm happy. The Phillies 4-1 on the Rockies. Gomber gets another loss. Wheeler gets a win, and that's a nice hit right there. If it's going to make it, he has the speed. Got him. Got him. Nice right there. Nice play. Close, but no cigar. Brian Reynolds, the star of this team right here. He's got a chance to just at least put 1 run if he can get a home run. You can see the AL East standings right there. Tampa Bay leading so far. Chicago White Sox leading so far in the AL Central. They are 3 games above, just like Tampa Bay is up. And then here in the West, the Angels lost to the Royals. The Astros are up right now, and Texas is right there with 1.5 games. And Texas has been loving their schedule so far because they've just got into the easier part of it. And that easier part has involved Oakland and Kansas City. So that's going to help them out. And they're winning those games, which is what they should do, a team in their position after playing the Astros. This is Central. It's the St. Louis Cardinals actually doing good in this version. And the Dodgers are in leading theirs, but San Diego's right behind them. And there's the wild cards. Ooh, and that is it. Diaz gets Brian Reynolds to strike out. And there it is, the first win of this 4-game series. It comes in game 3 for Cincinnati. And they're going to enjoy it. Nick Lodolo will go get his win with 7 strikeouts. Mitch Keller will get the loss. Alexis Diaz gets a save, his 7th win of the year. Good game. Tyler Stevenson, a double and RBI. Joey Votto, a double and 2 RBIs. Ellie De La Cruz got a home run and RBI. A triple from Kevin Newman. Shit. It's a good game for them all. Rodolfo Castro got a home run. It's not bad. These 2 teams are young teams that are looking to do something or looking to make some noise. Sleeper picks pretty much, and they're going to come tomorrow try to get that tie of the series with the Pirates, and they're going to move up to 10-12, and Pirates are 11-11 so far. All right, let's get to the next one. I think we're at 7:05 games down. Texas and Oakland. Let's see what happens here because it's not been a pretty season for Oakland. What's their Oakland right now? I mean, Kansas City, Texas has a 4-game win streak. Oakland has lost, I believe, 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Hoping to avoid losing 10 in a row here. Andrew Haney against Paul Blackburn. Paul Blackburn has been struggling this year. I don't like the chances for Oakland, but they play the game on the field, not on the numbers like this. And Oakland already up 2-0, but there's Texas tying it up already 2-2. And it's 4-2 as Texas is taking the lead. Paul Blackburn has to at least survive something. And Corey Seager and his squad. And Haney's still in the game, but I think you take him out and you let Barlow. They're going to let Joe Barlow come into the game. Hope that is Domingo Acevedo on the other side. And there it is. Texas is up 5-2. Still 2. And they're going to bring in their guy that's, I mean, you let him in. You let him in. Let's see if Brock Burke can get another save for his squad. And he's going to continue getting saves. That man is a freak, and he's been just coming into these games getting saves for the Rangers. They went 5-2. Corey Seager had a two home run day with 4 RBIs, 2 for 3. And Oakland will move into the double digits on their losing streak. 10 games in a row. And Texas will go for the sweep tomorrow. Jesus. Not pretty. Not pretty at all. I mean, what can you do about it? They're going to throw out Shintaro Fujinami, who's 0-3 as well, against Jacob deGrom tomorrow. Oakland's struggling. They are struggling. And we'll make some moves soon because I think this is not going to be – this team's going to need some changes here and there. Management maybe gets fired. Some people from the – they've look at that, 0-10. There you have – their percentage is .095. Oakland. I hurt to see them like that. I mean, I'm an Angels fan, but it still feels bad. Moneyball, you know? So we're going to move on. The Rangers get their win. They're 13-7 now. Now they're a game behind the Astros. Okay, we're going to move on here. Let's see, 7:05 game, Baltimore and Detroit. Detroit losing last night. Detroit's on a 4-game losing streak right now. They started off the season subpar, but now they're playing Baltimore, who also started off the season really good. And they met a couple of snags with the White Sox. And here they are trying to come back into it. They're going to put Dean Kramer up against Tariq Skubal. 2 young pitchers ready to go and get it. Aaron did Baltimore. It's 1-0. Detroit's up already. 3-0. Holy crap. Detroit started off good at 3-1. And Kramer's still on. They're going to keep him to go to 9. Tariq's going to go on. They're going to make the pitching change here. Give Keegan Atkin a chance. 4-1. Boyd. Brian Baker. Okay, 4-2. Michael Givens got that one for them. Let's go into this game. It's a 2-run game in Baltimore. Jose Alvarez, Jorge Mateo. They might bring in their closer. I'm thinking they should. But Detroit's going to try to grab this win here. They're going to bring in Alex Lang, who's 5 for 5 so far this year in closing. So he's going to try to get Detroit the win here. Baltimore is going to try to pull something out of their magical hat. They're down by 2. No outs so far, but they're facing the closer, who's 5 for 5 so far here with Detroit, Alex Lang. Ooh, that was a hard one not to lay off of. That was a hard one to lay off of. You should have gone for it, I think. But you probably wouldn't have hit anything either way. But don't listen to me. I'm bad for you. So we're moving on to these days' games. It's moving on pretty smoothly and pretty quickly. And there's a shot there, right there. That's going to be not a hit. It's going to be an out. And Jonathan Scoop, I believe, or Shoop, is going to get that one for me. He's been good for Detroit so far. And whenever he has a good game, they usually win. Cedric Mullins coming up. He's 1 for 4 this game this year. Batting .244, 2 home runs, 8 RBIs. As Chapman waiting. Oh, and anticipating. I was looking down below with the Toronto game. And there it is. You're gonna give him all that. You deserve to be punished. Will he be able to leg this out and get a triple? I mean, look at that. That's a lot of time. And is Cedric Mullins gonna get that triple? Ooh, he got it. A triple for Cedric Mullins. You left him that much space. You deserve to get punished. And Cedric Mullins gets his first triple of the year. Let's see him leg this one out. Let's see. Look at him. He's like, I gotta run. I got this. He's like, I gotta run this. I gotta run this. And he's running this. And there's nothing you could really do. And he came close. It was a close one, but there it is. Makes it with plenty of time. And the Orioles have a runner on third with Adam Frazier, who's 0 for 4 tonight. He's been having a good start for the year, though. And Adam Frazier continues it, and he will drive that one in. Got a runner on first, and it's a 4-3 game. What do you do? The Orioles here, ready to cook and make that comeback in the ninth. They're cooking and making that comeback. No, nothing there at all. There's nothing there to give them anything. In Baltimore right now, as you can see, down 3 games in the AL East, but a win here will put them back because I believe Tampa Bay did lose. And hits. Oh, he's going to grab him out there, and Adam Frazier's not going to run. And now you got 2 outs now. Baltimore would have loved to get this win. It's going to be tough. You still got 1 out, and you're going to bring in Ryan. Oh, no. Ryan Mountcastle just came up. Who's coming up next? Anthony Santander, who's 2 for 4, 6 home runs, 20 RBIs already. This man's having a good start to the year. And imagine if you can get a walk-off here. Definitely would be big for this man. As Santander's like, give me the chance to show you what I can do. And you have Frazier on first. Nice pitch there. I mean, tough not to go for that one, but maybe he's not the pitch he's looking for. The crowd chanting, let's go O's. 1-1 count. It's a big one. A big face-off here between them. Probably the best player you have on your team right now. Oh! You're not going to call that one? Okay. It's a 2-1 count, I guess. He's not going to be counting on that one. I would have said strike, but I'm not an umpire. And, oh, up top. I think that's what he wants. He wants that 4-seam fastball. And that's what it looks like he's looking for. 4-3. This is going to be the last pitch of this game here. Nope, it's going to be a ball. Austin Hayes is on deck, and he's doing pretty well too, but the 20 RBI so far by Santander, I'm just saying that's pretty nice. Santander coming back again. Oh, he put it up there, and you're going to walk. Yeah, I mean, you got to walk the most dangerous batter they have. You're going to bring up Austin Hayes, who's 2 for 4 today, 2 singles, and he's only gotten 2 hits so far in this series. And they have come today. So let's see if Austin Hayes has what it takes to somehow bring Adam Frazier around. He's on second. You just got to get a good hit. Knuckle right there. And look at him. He's telling him, you got 2 more. He's got above 300 with runners in scoring position. So he's been able to produce. And that's another one. 0-2 now. Now the pressure's on Austin Hayes here. Will he be foolish and chase, or will Lang go and try to close this one out and get Detroit a W? And I got him. Lang is now with his 6th save, 6 for 6, and Detroit gets the win, and they tie this series up at 1-1. It looked like Baltimore was about to get that magic, but Tariq Skubal will be player of the game. Dean Kramer gets a loss, but not a bad game. Ryan Keedler. Who is Ryan Keedler? He did well, 3 for 3. Akil Baddoo has also been playing very well, too, for the squad. But Detroit wins. Baltimore will lose this one. And Baltimore had a chance to gain ground on Tampa there, but down they're 11-9, and Detroit's 9-11. They're going to come in again and see what happens when Grayson Rodriguez takes on Spencer Turnbull on the next one. So what's the next game that we have here? Let's see, 7:20 game between Houston and Atlanta. I have a okay, we're going to go Boston and Milwaukee, as Milwaukee and Boston are still there. All right, Boston won last night. They're in a 2-game win streak right now after losing 3 in a row. Milwaukee, on the other hand, is also 7 for 13. Though they're not achieving like they should be, just like the Red Sox are not achieving like they should be. The Brewers have lost 4 in a row. So I don't know if this will change it, but Corbin Burns is on the mound, who's 3-0 against Tanner Houck. This could be the game Milwaukee needs to end their streak. Both teams are last place in their division so far. The season's still early, so you can still find ways to come back. And there's Milwaukee scoring 2. You keep Corbin Burns because he's still pitching a shutout. Never mind. Tanner Houck is still in the game. This could be a bad inning for them. Oh, he stays into it. And Corbin Burns keeping it. It's a 2-1 game here. And I think you get him out, I guess. Adrian Hauser will hold it for them. It's a 0-0 game. We're going to bring in their closer, Devin Williams, who's hasn't pitched much, but it's because he's been hurt with a small little injury. But it's going to be Verdugo versus Williams when we jump into this game. And Milwaukee will be looking to end their losing streak of 4 games. And Boston was starting to think, okay, maybe we can build a new streak. Could be losing that too. So here we are in Milwaukee. And Verdugo, lucky that's not an out. Lucky that's not an out. As right now it's a 1-3 game. It's a 1-for-3 game here for Verdugo. And whoo! Got him looking at that one. Just not looking. Sorry, he got him just swinging at that one. He was swinging and looking like, what the fuck? How am I missing that one that bad? It's a nice one right there, trying to get him to chase that one. That would have been pretty, but Verdugo says, I got a good eye. And Verdugo got it right down the middle. And that's not the way you want to start this inning right now. Maybe get a double play. Well, that's what you think of now. But Mitchell says, okay, we tried. Milwaukee's 2-1 right now. Still holds the lead. Good hit from Verdugo, though. Right down the middle right there. Sees an opportunity and clarified that and made it happen. Now, Rob Refsnyder, who's 0 for 1 in this game. Wonder if he got added late. Oh, he's going for the bunt. He's going for the bunt and perfectly placed. He'll move the runner from first to second to avoid any double plays. So at least that works for them there. It's a sacrifice 1-3. And there comes Raimel Tapia. Tapia, who's been someone I've been keeping an eye on to be the replacement for Adam Duvall, who's been having a terrible year in this month. He's been having a terrible month. So he could be a replacement. And we'll see what Tapia can bring here as a clutch. Let's see if he has got any clutch in him here to bring in Verdugo and make this game tied. Playing against Devin Williams, who hasn't really pitched much, still coming off a little injury. Seeing if he's perfectly right. 1 for 1 right now as Williams is trying to put his pieces together. And there's the pitch. Oh, a little too high. And again, if Devin Williams blows this one, doesn't really take away from his role because he hasn't really pitched much. He could be rusty. Could still be feeling some of the side effects from his injury. But the Brewers are in last place in their division. The good thing about it is their division isn't that good. Not much of a disparity. Oh, what a play. But he has to make this out, and he won't make it, though, as Tapia will make it to first. Speed right there. That man had the speed. If it was Duvall, who knows? As you can see this one right here. They're going to show you the replay. Bam. And he got a good one there, but it's unfortunate that Willie Adames will not be able to get the out on Tapia. And like I said, look, they're only 4 games behind right now. Their division is not the greatest, so they still have a chance to jump back into first place. As for the Red Sox, they're going to have a hard struggle because they have really good teams like the Yankees, the Orioles, the Blue Jays, and the Rays. All the teams there are good. Jorge Alfaro, who I'm hoping he does better luck against lefties. He's in a lefty lineup here. Alfaro's 0 for 3 so far in this game. I expect better from him. I thought he would be better, but he's really struggling, and who knows if he'll stay on this month. And look at Williams, already has him 1 for 2 right now. You have a runners on first and second. This is a good opportunity for you to change everything around. Make something happen out of him, man. Red Sox need this. They need this big. Could change your seasons. And there's Alfaro going to double play this. And there it is. That's not how you want to end this game. I view the Red Sox, but the Brewers are perfectly fine with that ending there as they get their win, finish their 4-game skid, and they'll be like, oh, we're good with that. Corbin Burns gets them a win. Player of the game, too. When he pitches, they win. I mean, that's what, his third win of the year, fourth win of the year? We'll take a look right now. That's his fourth win of the year, and then Milwaukee moves to 8-13. Tomorrow they'll see who wins the series. Tanner Huck moves to 0-3. I see a 7:20 game. 7:10 from Arizona. We're gonna go to Arizona on this one, as this is a 1-1 series so far. It's a 1-1 series so far. San Diego lost last night. Blake Snell against Merrill Kelly. We'll see what happens when these two go up against each other. Blake Snell is a good pitcher. So Arizona's trying to catch up to San Diego in that second place. San Diego's up 1-0 right now. And Kelly, 1-1. Kelly. I don't think Kelly's going to go too far. He's going to need to be taken out of it. Oh, they don't even have anybody, though. Blake Snell. Well, there it is. Arizona takes something there. And 0-0. He's got to hold on to it. I mean, the pitching, the bullpen is a little tired right now. And they're not going to ride Kelly. They're not going to put Kelly anymore in this spot. They're going to bring Anthony Miskovich. Oh, he didn't hold on to it for them. But there's Arizona. They're going to bring in Andrew Shuffin to see if he can hold it. It's a 4-4 game. 5-4. Let's see what happens here. Let's see what happens here in Arizona. We know it won't be Tim Hill. Probably be the closer who's been, what's his name? Oh, my God, I'm trying to remember his name. There it is. Josh Hader right now, the reliever of the year. This man's been good this year so far. 7 saves and 8 opportunities. And he's going to come into this game and try to shut the door on the Diamondbacks, who had the lead. But their bullpen's a little tired because they've had to go a couple games for their bullpen. But the D-backs will get this one now. 5-4 here with the chance to win this one. But not like that. Not like that. And the Padres got their first out so far. That's Kim. Emmanuel Rivera. Big man. That's a big dude. It's a big dude coming in to play that DH right now to get the win for them. It just needs a big fly off of Josh Hader. So far having a solid year this year with only one blown save. 5-4. It's a 1-run game here. This is the Padres would love to get this win so they could tie up the Dodgers in first place. So the Dodgers got shut out by Marcus Stroman earlier today. They know if they get this win, they'll be taking over first place. So Manny Rivera says, okay, let me take a deep breath, watch this, and we'll see where we go from there. The D-back fans are at the edge of their seat right now, hoping that their team can find a way. 3-1. Not surprised that wasn't called as a strike, but hey, I mean the batter that's waiting to come up is not really batting that well. So let's see. Will he? Oh, he's out. That's not going far enough. And there is a second out for the Padres. Juan Soto says, I got you guys. I got it. Easy work for me. Gabriel Moreno, who is 1 for 3 in this game. He's got an RBI and a double in the series, but this is not a good spot for him. No 2 outs. Josh Hader looks like he's got it control, and he didn't go for it. I'm just going to say it's perfectly fine. He didn't do anything. I don't want anything being called like that. We're fine. And, I mean, if the ump says we're fine, we're fine. You can't really change that. And pop, that's it. And the Padres are going to get this win and take over this series at 2-1 now. And they're going to try to come back tomorrow and win the series from the Diamondbacks. And Tatis gets the player of the game, a triple and an RBI. Made the difference. Andrew Chafin will get the loss. Tim Hill gets the win. Josh Hader gets his 8th save. I mean, 3 RBIs. All right, let's see. 13-10 San Diego, 9-13 Arizona. So we'll see what happens to San Diego, to Arizona going out forward. Okay, I see 9:07 game. I think we have one here. 7:20. 7:20. There it is. Atlanta. Let's go to Atlanta, who's playing Houston, which I think is also another great series as well. Houston won the last night's game at 6-2. Atlanta's 12-8. Houston's 4-6. So let's see what happens when they face up again. It'll be Valdez versus Strider. Two good pitchers going up against each other. Strider's been phenomenal, but Valdez has been out of it and a little bit too many runs allowed. So there's Atlanta getting one run. There's Houston getting one to respond back to it. Since their Strider still into it. 39 strikeouts on 33 innings pitch. And Valdez still out there, and so is Strider. I mean, do you keep him out there? Oh, Houston's going to get one on him. Valdez is still out there. Either you're going to let Strider get out the game. Tyler Masick. 3-1 now. 4-1. And now I think you're going to let it go. Oh, the Braves come back. And they caused Presley to get a blown save. Marcell Ozuna got a home run and 2 RBIs. I'm assuming he's the one that looks like feel like he might have been the one that got the win. And a win nonetheless for Atlanta, and that's big. 13-8 and 14-7. Priestley, I believe that's his first blown save of the year. Let's see. Is that his first blown save of the year? Yeah, it's his first blown save of the year. He's trying to go for his 10th save of the year. Turns out to be his first blown save. He's doing so well, and unfortunately, he does get the loss there. But the Astros are like, okay, that's not how we wanted that one to go. And they'll come back again with Christian Javier against Max Fried, and we'll see what happens there. All right, let's go to the next game. That was a big game, and they took care of it. The Angels in Kansas City. The Angels are on a 2-game losing streak. They have a trouble against struggling teams for some reason. The teams they should be beating, they're having troubles. They'll put up Shohei Ohtani against Brady Singer in this game, though. So let's see what happens when when they two go up against each other. Shohei should in theory get it. 0-0. Shohei and the Angels up 1-0 now. And Ohtani, allowing a run there. So Ohtani, you're gonna let him keep going. And Singer still Ohtani's like, I'm gonna keep going. Oh, Ohtani 2-1. Singer on the other hand. Oh, there it is. The Angels now take the lead. And Ohtani's gone 8 innings, but you're going to bring in Estevez. And you're going to let him pitch against this Royal team. And we're going into, it's only a 1-run game. 13-7 in Los Angeles against the 5-15 Kansas City Royals. It's a rainy game. It's raining in Anaheim. Raining in Disneyland. There's people still out there. Okay. As Estevez is going to go in for the save here against Franmil Reyes, and that's a strike. It's a strike. There's birds flying in the rain. Okay. I mean, Anaheim's a weird place. I've been there. I think I live without traffic. I live 15 minutes from there so far. I used to live about 45 minutes away from Anaheim without traffic. With traffic, it's about maybe 30, 40 minutes. I don't think the Angels play tomorrow, do they? Yeah, they play tomorrow. No, I'm trying to see when they play again. Maybe I'll go to an Angels game. I haven't gone to any games yet this year. I have the Dodgers, the Angels, and if I really want to drive 2 hours, we have San Diego. And if we want to drive north to fucking the Bay Area, we have 2 teams that we can watch over there. But we're good so far. We're good. So let me see. Favorite seats. I want to see when I think the Angels are not. They're in town, aren't they? They play tomorrow. But tomorrow I have other things. Let's see. As the Angels got an out there. So good for the Angels right there. They're closing them out. Houston tomorrow at 107. Oh. I mean, I could try, but I'd be cutting it close. Yeah, I mean, I have prior plans already. And there it is. A big hit there. And that is gone. Michael Massey ties it up. And the Angels blowpin is just what they are. That's what they are. As Michael Massey gets a home run, puts the Royals back into this game. Ah, come on, man. Come on. I was hoping the Angels could get past this one. I was hoping they can get past it, but they can't. They just seem to struggle against really bad teams. They did it against the Red Sox. They struggled against it, and now they were playing the Royals, who are also not a good team, and they're struggling. MJ Mendes, who's an 0 for 3 day to day. Feel like he's better than this. He plays the catcher, but I have him on fielding as well. He's 0 for 3 in the series. He's 1 for 8. I have high hopes for him. I know Salvador Perez is the catcher for this squad of the Royals, but I want to give this kid some reps. Whew. Ooh. He's going to take a hit there, and Melendez is going to get on base. Hunter Dozier is up right now with that .185. I mean, that's not good. I mean, he hasn't had a bad bat yet, but... Oh, Hunter Dozier sending this one far and away. Oh, but there it is. There it is, and that one scared the Angel fans in attendance so far. They were like, no, we can't go down 2 runs. It's Bobby Witt Jr. now, who's 4 for 7 in this series with 2 home runs. Has one today. He had one last night. 2 RBIs. This guy's raking. This guy's doing well. Yeah, nice pitch there. A good pitch to get him going. The scoreboard says to get loud, get wild, get crazy. Oh, down on the ground, and will the runner go to second? And he's going. He's going to take it, and he's going to get it. Melendez says, hey, y'all gave me the opportunity. I will take that. A wild pitch is what it's going to be scored as. And Melendez is right there. Bobby Witt Jr., if he can get a nice hit out to the outfield, could put the Royals on top. But he's going to strike out. Estevez will have the blown save, though. It's a blown save no matter what. And Brandon Drury will be coming up, and they're going to take on Josh Taylor here. Can the Angels walk off? Can they walk off, or will Kansas City get the better of them? This game went to extra innings last night. Looks like it might have potential to go again to extra innings. There's Garrett and Chapman pitching, warming up. The Angels don't want to go to extra inning again. That's where they lost it last night. Brandon Drury, who's 0 for 2. He's due. He's due. He's due, Blue. Whew. He's due for something, and did he go for it? No, he's safe. It's not gonna happen. No, he didn't go for it. So it's 2-2 count right now. The Angels are taking the pitches they need to take right now, but that 2-2. Drury fouling off again. 9 pitches so far here. Josh Taylor's like, okay, I can hold him off. I can hold him off as much as I need to. We got pitchers in. Walk off home run, Brandon Drury. Big fly, light that baby up, Brandon Drury with his 4th home run and the win and the walk off fashion. The Angels, after blowing it, will win the game in a walk-off fashion. Good job, Angels. I wish we could see more of this in real life. Bob right here says, I got you guys. Drury steps it up. And the Angels will get a win here tonight. And avoid extra innings at all costs. They would have had Ward and Rendon still stepping up, but they're going to get the win. Estevez will get its 2nd win of the year. Taylor will get a loss. A walk-off win gets the Angels this This one a much needed win too with the Astros losing. With the Astros losing, you wanted this one. Player of the game is Brandon Drury. Of course, he has a home run that won you the goddamn game. Mike Trout went 2 for 4. Ohtani got 2 RBIs with a double. Josh Taylor already went .1 in an inning. The Angels are going to move to 14-7, and now they're going to be tied with the Astros for the lead. Whoo, that's a walk-off, baby. Whoo. Okay, St. Louis and Seattle. St. Louis and Seattle. What do we have? 9:40. This is the last game of the day. Okay. Making sure it is the last game. Yep. All right, let's go to Seattle here because this is Seattle's T-Mobile Park. Seattle. Whoo. Oh, yeah, that was my bad. Flexen should have been taken out earlier. Probably should have taken him out that inning, but then St. Louis exploded. Today they're going to put out Luis Castillo, who's 3 for 1, having a really good year, against Jordan Montgomery, who's also having a good year. So the battle of 2 good pitchers here between St. Louis and Seattle. They're both with the same exact record, so except St. Louis leads their division with that, while Seattle's 4th place in their division. And they're going to keep going back and forth. And they're St. Louis 2-1. And 4-1 now, and I think Castillo's done. His day is going to be done here. We're going to bring in Marco Gonzalez. And Jordan Montgomery still in the game. We're going to let Matt Brash step in. Montgomery still in, but they're going to put Gallegos. And now 4-1. Let's see what happens here. As Julio Rodriguez is on, and it's going to end 4-1. The Cardinals beat the Mariners. Jordan Montgomery is the player of the game. 7 strikeouts. In the 7 innings, he's pitched with 1 earned run. He'll move to 3-1. Castillo will move to 3-2. St. Louis moves to 12-9, and will go for the sweep tomorrow. They won this series, but that's it. That's what we have right now, and we're gonna move on to the 23rd and see from there. That'll be another video coming up, but it'll be the end of this week, and then we'll do our normal weekly roundup for the whole AL and NL videos. Thank you all for watching.